All right, Mandy, it's Podkinz 169, and we have a special guest today, don't we?
Yay, we do. It's Sally Webkinz. Hi, Sally.
Hello.
Hey, Sally, it's always fun when we have guests on the show. Sally's here because she's going to take us through some new events that are going to be happening very soon on Webkinz Next, which is really exciting. Yeah, talking about Webkinz Next, here's a look at the Curio Shop. It's fun because in Webkinz Next, you can actually enter buildings. And so here's a look inside the Curio Shop. Amanda Panda runs the Curio Shop and the Wish Boutique. And we have two rare themes that you can purchase, right, Sally?
Yep, there's the Victorian Mansion theme and the Aztec theme.
And it's sort of different than the classic AZTEC theme, right?
Yeah, so where the classic one has some teal in it, this one is just more of the sort of warm colors.
Yeah, here's a look at the Aztec theme from Webkinz Next. And you know what? On Webkinz Next, you can actually send items back to your Webkinz Classic account. We've just updated this theme so that it can be sent back to Webkinz Classic. So this is actually what the theme looks like on Webkinz Classic, which is really neat. Love it. There you and I are, Mandy, sitting at the coffee table. But I wanted to show you actually the Victorian Mansion theme as well, because very soon you're going to be able to send this theme back to your Webkinz Classic account as well, which is really neat. I love this theme. I love that wallpaper.
It's very beautiful. I love this theme. There's such lovely attention to detail in all of these pieces, and the Aztec theme too.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
No, absolutely.
Beautiful.
I know these are going to be very popular. So guys, you have to have a linked account in order to send items back to your Classic account. So when you go to Webkinz Next, just sign in using your Webkinz Classic username and password. You will be able to link your account and send items back. You can send most of the items back that you purchased from the W Shop. There are some challenges that you can play on Webkinz Next, and some of the prizes that you earn there can be sent back as well. So really exciting stuff. So as always, on the Podkinz episode at the end, we're going to give away a code, and today's code is going to be for a 2020 milk chocolate egg. These were available 2 years ago, and when you feed your pet that milk chocolate egg, you're going to win a prize, and the prizes that you can win are shown on the right side there. There's that frog prince little plushie there. There's some tiles, some tulip wall stickers, really neat stuff. And so because we're giving away that 2020 milk chocolate egg, Mandy, I thought that we would show this year's milk chocolate egg prizes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's also, that design is also a bunny, because the one we just looked at from 2020 is a bunny head, right? But I love this bunny design on this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's actually featured on the egg. So this event runs from April 8th to 17th on Webkinz Classic. When you log into your account, you'll be awarded a milk chocolate egg as soon as you log in, but you'll also be able to find some floating across your screen. And when you click on those eggs, they'll be added to your dock. And like I mentioned before, when you feed your pet that milk chocolate egg, you're awarded a prize. Here's a look at this year's prizes. There's that Robin plushie.
That is so cute. I love the scale of the head. It's just adorable.
Yep, that dolphin toy there, it's actually a bubble blower, so you can add it to your room and click on it to see the bubbles. And there's a bunch of flowers there too, including some potted orchids, a bucket of tulips, there's some iris flowers, and a little bunny topiary. And actually there are some dandelions as well that you can add to your yard. So yeah, I love this year's prizes. And of course, for our spring celebration event, the chocolate egg event, we also released these white chocolate eggs that you can purchase from the W Shop on Webkinz Classic. They're available for e-store points, and you can find them in the new and promo section of the shop. But every single time you feed your pet a white chocolate egg, you're also awarded one of these prizes, and they work well with the milk chocolate egg prizes. There's a few more flowers. There's that vintage soda sign, which I think is pretty neat, and a shelf of vintage soda bottles that you can add to your room. And that little octopus toy there, that's also a bubble blower that matches the dolphin one.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so really neat. There's some bunny slippers and a bunny plushie as well. But yeah, really looking forward to this chocolate egg event. And of course, every single time you feed your pet one of those white chocolate eggs, you also have a chance to win one of two grand prizes, which are little cottages that are based on this year's egg designs. So
and we've done those for a few years now, right? And so every year there's a chance you could win a cottage, and each year it's based on our new eggs. So these are super cute. I love them.
Yeah, love that design, as you mentioned before, with that jumping bunny. And we're also having an egg hunt event, right, Sally, on Webkinz Next around the same time.
Yeah, that's right. From April 3rd to April 17th, you can look for falling eggs from the sky in Kinsville and run over them to pick them up. When you collect 20 at a time, you can then deposit them and get a random prize from this list. And I believe you can collect at least 50 a day.
When you run over the eggs with your pet, they're automatically deposited. You don't have to drag them into the interface.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. But you are awarded one of these 9 prizes randomly.
Yeah, 3 of them are from last year, but the rest are all new.
Nice.
Cute.
Very nice. Yeah. Lots of stuff happening on Webkinz Classic and Webkinz Next throughout April, including Webkinz Day, which falls on April 29th. Here's a look at the 2022 event calendar for Webkinz Classic. And Mandy, we're having a deluxe preview for a whole week, right? Starting on the 23rd.
Yeah, where it's great because deluxe preview weeks give all of our free and full players a chance to experience how great it is to have access to all the areas that deluxe players do. So it's just to give you a little taste and help you make the decision whether you want to go deluxe or not, because I love being deluxe. Really, I get access to all parts of the game, which is great.
Yeah, and every month we have a deluxe challenge. And for April's deluxe challenge, you can see if you look on April 1st there's a picture of that cozy Kinsville home. That is the prize for completing April's deluxe challenge. And it's one of our border buildings that you can add to the border of your room. And when you click on it, your pet will sit inside the little house there. And so because we're having a deluxe preview from the 23rd to the 29th, if you play during that time, there's enough time to be able to complete your deluxe challenge. So if you're free or full and you play throughout that week, you'll be able to earn that cozy Kinsville home. We're also having a deluxe Get 11 Solitaire Trophy Challenge, which is happening from the 25th and lasts for 2 weeks. So you have to be deluxe in order to play this game. So again, if you play during your deluxe challenge, there's enough time in order to earn that trophy, which is great. You can see there we have our chocolate egg event happening from the 8th, and it runs all the way until the 17th, which is spring celebration, and you're going to earn your spring celebration gift basket. And of course, throughout the whole month of April, Mandy, players can collect Kiwi Bird pet medallions.
Yeah, that's right. We introduced this. It's a fan design pet. We introduced it a few years ago, and it's sort of a lead up to Webkinz Day. And the Kiwi is a super cute pet. If you already have a Kiwi, I should say, and you don't necessarily want to adopt another, the great thing about pet medallions is you can trade 10 in for any pet medallion, which can be used towards any other medallion pet. So, you have the option of collecting these and adopting another Kiwi. And you can collect the floaty clicky every day, and then you get 25 in your Webkinz Day gift box. Is that right? And so, if you're out there collecting, you should easily be able to gather enough to adopt a Kiwi.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Kiwi bird actually comes with the hot air balloon as its specific item. So that's really neat.
It's because it's a flightless bird. When we brought out the Kiwi, we asked for suggestions from commenters on Webkinz News as to what we should give it for a PSI. And a lot of people wanted something because it's a flightless bird. They wanted a hot air balloon to give it flight. So it's based on the egg because Kiwis have giant eggs in relation to their bodies. I learned all these facts about Kiwis when we brought that out. And so we made this hot air balloon, this giant egg, and it's really a cool PSI. Well, all PSIs are cool, of course, but I'm partial to this one.
Yeah, just one more thing about our April events. If you look on April 2nd there, you can see that news delivery scooter, which is a great prize, and it's a prize for completing April's Employee of the Month challenge. We've started these challenges recently, and we have the whole month to complete a specific job at the employment center a few times. And if you are able to finish that challenge, you get a prize that is associated with the job. So this month in March, it was a checkout counter, and you can earn that by completing the grocery store clerk. And so next month's job is the news delivery job. So there you go. And Mandy, so before we hop on Sally's account, why don't we check to see what's in our Kinz post?
Okay, well, we just have one Kins post this time, and it is from Wolf Jasper 19. And they say, "Hey, Michael and Mandy, playing Webkinz was my whole early childhood. I recently heard about Webkinz Next and decided to revisit the classic Webkinz. The fact that this game is still going strong is amazing. I'm happy to hear you guys are still making new content like monthly events, new virtual pets, etc., even though you have made a new game. My question is there any chance you can add the older virtual Webkinz pets in the classic Webkinz e-store? I've seen some of the old pets on there, but not all of them. There are a few I wasn't able to get as a child in plush form. I wouldn't mind getting the virtual pets if you could add them. Sincerely, Wolf Jasper 19. Well, eStore they do sometimes rotate what's available, right? So, I mean, if you do visit eStore and, check in often on what's there are chances that pets that aren't currently there might come up. And sometimes, say around Webkinz Day or around the holidays too, we might have special sales. Yeah, I'm not sure if every pet is available there, the older ones.
Sometimes they'll have older pets as part of larger packages, so you'll be able to get it in a big group of pets, or it'll be a bonus for purchasing other things at like a bundle kind of thing. So it all depends on what pet, how old it is, how popular it was back in the day, that kind of thing. So it all depends, but keep your eyes on the e-store and you'll see when these things come out for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Just, visit the e-store often just to see what's available, because you never know what's going to pop up. But Mandy, what are our new pets coming out on Webkinz Classic? Do we have some?
Webkinz Classic in April, there is the garden badger, which is really cute. Oh my gosh. You know what? I always forget. I draw a blank. The exciting pet, I have to say, is, of course, there's the chipmunks, which we have been highlighting. So yeah, there's the garden badger and the chipmunks. But on Webkinz Day, we are releasing the Dapple Dachshund puppy, which was a fan design pet. And of course, as usual, I can't remember offhand who designed it, but I will look it up and let you know before the end of the Podkinz. But it's super cute. I'm very excited to see this come to life in Webkinz. There's a lot of detail because I don't know if you remember, but it had a lot of speckling on it, the Dapple Dachshund. So it got a lot of detail. It's a very cool pet. And you know what? Maybe on our next Podkinz, we can actually preview that pet and show it to everybody.
Sure.
It's super cute.
There you go. Well, thank you, Wolf Jasper 19, for your email. We will send you something for being featured on the show, so please check your inbox for an email. All right. So, Sally, this is exciting. Why don't we log onto your account and you can show us some of the new features coming out on Webkinz Next?
Sure.
The Inside Scoop!
Okay, so one of the things that's coming out really soon is a version of Picnic, which you are all familiar with on Webkinz Classic, but this one's a little bit different. I'm still getting used to the gameplay, but it's pretty fun. You use a mouse to control it, so you click the direction you want to go. Every time you eat a food, you get a nice little ant coming on behind you.
I find the movement in these ants so realistic.
It's a little uncanny.
Yeah.
Little. So, the first time I played this, I actually did not do well at all because I did not realize that there were things you are not supposed to eat.
Okay, and how
I haven't seen one of those yet. So the shiny ones are good. You want to eat the shinies. They give you more points. These guys are pretty standard. They're okay. I'm not sure. Oh, you want a magnet. Magnets are great if you can get it, but you don't want to. Oh, no.
Whoops.
Oh, no.
Control.
You can also use the arrow keys, can't you?
Let's try
I
it.
believe you can.
I think I would prefer arrow keys. Yes, you can. There's no quick turns. I tried to have it turn. You can only go order, so you can't go going east and then go west. You have to change north, south.
Oh,
right.
So
I love the detail in this game and the fact that, even the grass kind of sways back and forth there, that borders the play area.
Except for the part where the ants are eating all your food. That's not very common. But I want to see. So on the other game that I lost, I didn't quite get to show you what the magnet does. But when you click on the magnet, it starts drawing all the food closer to you, which is really cool. There's a golden one. That one is good. Oh, you don't want to touch the end of your line. That's bad, but I did okay. All right. But there are some other obstacles, like that wall that showed up, the thing that looked like a multicolored wall. You don't want to hit that. I also learned that the hard way. All right, I don't know.
Magnet.
I will try to get it. I'll try to get it.
Right up against the edge, though, so that could be tricky, right?
I got
Nice.
it. But I know where your food.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yay! Wow.
So there's another food that you do not want to eat. I guess it's some kind of weird ooze, so don't eat that.
Well, it sounds like something I wouldn't want to eat anyway, so.
See, this is what happens when you run into yourself. But yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Cool.
Very nice.
Apparently that's my best score. So I'm not really great at this, but it's still pretty fun. And once you get used to some of the things to avoid, don't eat everything. A lot of the ones that you're not supposed to eat will disappear. So it's not too bad. It's not like they're there all the time. So you have to keep remembering. So, all right, that's Picnic.
Very nice. It's always nice when we add more arcade games. I'm a huge fan of Diner Dice, and I love Jumbleberry Blast as well, but I'm really looking forward to playing Picnic. There is the interior of the arcade. Very neat.
Yeah, it looks great.
Atomic Delicious, yeah.
Yeah, that's my one that I must play every day.
Did you manage to beat Sparky 10 times to work towards your season?
Oh, yeah. I think
nice.
I got that the first day. There are many tasks that I will not be completing because I'm not.
I still have to do Wacky Zingos for you.
Oh, yeah, please do. And has anybody got the Polar Plunge one yet?
Because I have.
Oh,
I've got Polar Plunge. All right, so I'm going to show you something new that's happening at the farmer's market.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Here's one of the things. Now you won't accidentally run into the farmer's market. So this is a new feature that's coming.
That's nice because I did notice during the Comfy Quest, and this will be similar to the egg hunt, is that sometimes you were running for your ball of yarn and you accidentally ran into the farmer's market. So this is great because, if you're trying to grab your eggs, you don't want to accidentally stumble into the farmer's market.
I think I just saw some eggs fall there.
Yeah, they did in the background. Nice. All right, so check out this stand.
Wow.
Ooh.
All those competition crops you have hanging around on your account, we got something for you. So you would drag your competition ones in. You can see how big they are. So each one is a different size. So obviously the bigger ones are more likely to win. If I'm the only one entering, I'm probably going to win. I have a feeling.
I should just mention that the first time you actually visit the farmer's market, you're awarded a farmer's plot that you can add to your room and plant vegetables on the plot. And when you plant on the plot and harvest your vegetables, you have a chance of winning one of these competition crops, which you can't feed your pet, but you can display in your room, right?
That's right. They can go in your room as a decoration, or you can store them.
And they're neat because when you put them in your room,
they grow. They get nice
the same size in your dock, and then you put it in your room and you watch it go whoop.
It's kind of ridiculous sometimes how big some of them. I have a room on my live account. I have a room full of veggies as well. So I'm ready.
So do I. Mandy came and visited my house and noticed that I had one room full of vegetables.
I was like, oh, it's a vegetable room. Yeah.
See, so I'm not crazy. Sally has one too. So there you go.
So the thing to remember with this is that once you've submitted your crop for consideration, it's been donated and you get money in exchange. Like you'll get rewarded in Kinz cash for submitting your pumpkin or whatever else, but you don't get it back.
Yeah, so
you may win and you get more stuff, but this is kind of a way to sell your competition crops because I don't believe you can actually sell them back to the W shop right now. So if you have too many and you just don't want the small ones or whatever reasons you want, you can just go ahead and enter them here and you'll get something for it.
All right. Yeah, that's important to note. They will be gone once you enter everybody. So
make sure
50 Kinz cash though.
Yeah, 50 Kinz cash for each. That's pretty good. You're good. Yeah. That's more than you would get for a single pumpkin that you would sell otherwise. So
now, if you win, I know you get a ribbon, right?
Yeah, there's a first, second, or third place prize.
Okay.
And then whoever gets top 3 positions. If I'm the only one entering on this, then it's probably going to be me, and I'll get all 3. But it won't be determined until after midnight. and then you can check the next day to see if you won anything.
And you get a message in your message center, is that
That's
correct?
right. It'll show up in here.
Okay.
And the next time the farmers market is available, they'll actually display the winning crops, right? And
That's
give
right.
credit to the players.
That's what these little podiums are for. That's where you'll see the prize-winning crops.
Right. So, of course, the farmers market is available every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Yes,
and,
from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay. And it's a great way to get some unique seeds that you can only find at the market. And also you can sell back your crops to Farmer Will for a premium profit, more than you would get just by selling them back to the W shop. So
yeah, the W shop doesn't pay more than 10 kins cash for fruit or vegetable. But you can see, look, 19, 17, 27. So you want to start growing these things. And the watermelon you can only get at the farmer's market. So
yeah,
you want to show her.
You can sell up to 50. So a combination of any three, you can't sell more than 50. But yeah, you can make a nice little profit on your crop.
For sure. This is the main way I make kins cash on my live account.
Same here. Yeah.
that's great. Now, one thing that I love about Webkinz Next that is completely unique to Webkinz Next is the Sparking Babies feature.
Oh, well, we all know that I love that. I mean, I'm kind of obsessed.
Yeah, so you can use two pets to spark a baby on Webkinz Next. And these babies, there's so many different combinations of different colors and markings that every baby is completely unique. And you can actually interact with your baby and grow it into a full-grown Webkinz that you can use to even spark more babies. But it's just a really interesting way to get a completely unique pet in game. So Sally, yeah, it's exciting that you're going to show us how to do that.
Yeah, I thought I would take advantage of the testing account and show off the new spring fawn, which is super cute. So what do you think? Should I cross with a tabby, disco rhino, or the bunny?
I don't know, Mandy. What do you think? I love that disco rhino, but
I love the rhino. Because I was going to say last time Sally and I had a spark party, or the first time Sally and I had a spark party, she got a lot of rhinos. But that's okay. I love rhinos.
But we can try a couple of pets.
All right, so let's try. These three are all the virtual pets that you can get on Webkinz Next right now. So they're all available at the Adoption Center.
The fawn is currently available too?
No, it will be.
Right.
This is a sneak peek.
Yeah, this is a sneak peek. On another account, I got a green fawn the first time. So let's see. It was very cute, but let's see what we get. All right, let's go.
And this is a testing account, so that's why Sally has that QA preview button. So just so everyone understands that there's some things that are a little different.
I think the rhinos are super duper. Oh, look!
Wow.
Gosh! I thought it was a rhino, but it's not. It's a fawn.
It is so cute.
It's a fawn with a rhino horn. Very neat.
Oh my gosh.
Really cool coloring.
Ears. Oh my gosh.
I love the sort of black and brown coloring. Oh, and
it's so adorable.
Now that pet patch, that's not the same as the fawn's pet patch. So I guess that's
it's a spring daffodil pet patch. So I think it's a special one. Oh my gosh, it's common, but it's so cute.
It's adorable. Oh
Should we
my
do another
goodness.
one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Springy.
Each pet comes with 3 sparks, so you can use them to spark 3 different babies, right?
Correct.
And you'll need sparks and diamonds in order to spark a new baby. But once they have been sparked, they come with their own crib that you can place in your room and play with them and interact with them to help them grow up into kids and then full adults. So
and then once they grow up, they have 3 sparks of their own. Except the only ones that don't grow up with sparks are the redemption pets, the stuffies that you have the option to buy. But if you choose not to buy those, you'll get a different baby, right, Sally?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's the second time you get it, not the first time.
Oh, okay.
We have lots of videos about sparking and growing babies at our YouTube channel, so make sure you check out youtube.com/Webkinz and you can check those tutorials out. Anyway, sorry, Sally.
All right, so I'm going to try with the bunny this time because I figure we'll go with one of each.
Yeah, and I love the bunny because it's so cute, the bunny. This will be like a little forest type animal.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine.
The bunny with the horn. Oh my gosh.
That
the
is
spots.
so cute.
Very cute.
Oh, now I want to go spark some fawn babies. Oh my goodness.
Is so cute.
The coloring is beautiful too. You know, I'm a sucker for natural coloring. So both your fawn and your bunny have these pretty sort of natural colors, which I love.
Yeah. Is that a tulip on the back there?
Yes,
Yeah.
a pink tulip. That's one of the
Nice.
bunnies.
You could call it tulip. Oh, no, spot.
Sure, I can do tulip. That's fine.
Cute.
Watch, I'm going to do the cat and the fawn next, and I'm going to get a green cat because that's how this works.
And because
I'll know the ongoing saga.
It won't be on your live account, unfortunately.
That is the way of things. All
Yeah.
right.
Now, babies stay in their cribs, but you can take them for a stroll in Kinsville if you purchase a stroller from the W Shop, which is a really fun feature.
And then you can put them on the swings. There's baby swings and baby slides and a baby ball pit. So you can take them out in their stroller, and then you can take them to the park, and they can interact with the baby parks. So they're really cool. See?
All right, let's see what happens. Are we going to get a cat or a fawn? Let's see. Oh, kitty.
Oh, it's a
kitty.
cat.
Kitty, is it green? No, green. All right.
Oh, cute.
All natural colored ones. That's definitely got you in mind this time, Mandy.
It looks like its parent.
Yeah.
You could call it Junior, but
she's got the pet patch, and the brown eyes from the fawn. Those are pretty.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, the little daisy. That's
Aw,
cute.
It's adorable.
That is super cute, and that's a fun back pattern. I do like that.
Yeah.
When the babies grow into kids, they're smaller than a full-size Webkinz, but you can interact with them as you would with any other Webkinz, right? You can take them over to the arcade, play games.
And
That's
they're
right.
smaller.
Good. Yeah, and it's actually good to interact with them because that's how they grow up. Like you fulfilling the pet requests of kids is how they grow up. Is that not correct?
Yep, that's how they earn their growth moments. And once they've got all their growth moments, you can grow them up to a grown-up if you want to, or you can keep them as a kid.
It's funny because Sally's last Spark Party, I realized I really needed to grow some pets. I love them all as babies. So a lot of my babies had reached the growth moment and I hadn't actually grown them. So I do have to grow up my pets so that I can spark more, but they're so fun to have as babies and so cute. That is a great trampoline. Is that a new item?
That's the fawn's trampoline.
Oh, okay.
I had not seen the PSI for the fawn. That is cool. I love the sides of it.
Very nice. Now, we mentioned at the beginning of the Podkinz that you can send the AZTEC theme back to your Webkinz Classic account. Mandy, do you have a linked account?
I do. Yeah. So it's really easy to link your accounts. If you already have a Webkinz Classic account, then when you go to Webkinz Next, instead of clicking I'm new, all you have to do is enter your username and password. It's already reserved for you, and then it will start up the initial adoption process. So it's actually really easy to link your accounts. And then if you can see in the corner of Sally's dock down there, now this is not a linked account because it's a testing account, but there is that little moving truck, and that is how you would send items back to your linked account. So it's actually really simple to link your account.
Yeah, you click on that little moving van icon and a window pops up, and you can just drag an item into the window and send it back to your Classic account. And then you get notified when you log into Webkinz Classic that you've received an item from Webkinz Next. There's the baby.
Yeah, there's
So
his
cute.
first growth moment. Yeah.
Mhm.
So if it gets 15, is it 15 growth moments and it gets to become a kid?
Yep.
Yay.
And Sally, to help your baby grow, you can send them to daycare, right? Do you want to
That's
show
right.
players maybe how to do that quickly?
Sure, you go to the My Pets button in the lower right. These guys can't go to daycare because they're still in their cribs. I haven't placed them yet. Tabby Jr. here is ready to go. So we just click send to daycare, and the first pet is free. After that, it's 250 Kins cash per pet, and you can send them once a day. Bye.
Nice. So they're
That's how
gone
you know
for
they're in
8
daycare.
hours.
Right.
Okay, yeah. There you go. They're gone for 8 hours, and then so they're removed from your room, but in 8 hours they'll appear back in their crib. So that's a easy way to help them grow into kids.
And they will be gone. So just if you're planning on taking them for a stroll that day, please note they will be away from your home for that day. But then they come back and they've got their growth moment. Oh my goodness. I think the fawn baby.
The fawn is great.
But they're both adorable.
This one looks so cute with those horns too.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. So look for these features coming soon to Webkinz Next. Of course, sparking babies have been around for a while, so you don't have to wait for that. Yeah, look for picnic and those competition crops feature at the farmers market.
Egg hunt, right?
Right. Yeah, the egg hunt. Do you want to go to Kinsville to see if we can find some eggs? Actually, that's a good point. The egg hunt starts on April 3rd, I believe, and runs until the 17th. All you have to do is hang out in Kinsville, and you'll see the eggs drop, and you run over them to collect them.
You'll notice it's spring in Kinsville.
Oh, yeah, the snow's gone.
Oh, and flowers will be back to collect.
Oh, yeah.
With the next update as well.
And you can collect these flowers in Kinsville, and then you can add them to your home, which is really cool.
Of course, you need 20 to trade for a prize.
Yep. And then you get one of the random ones. They go pretty far, so that you get your pet gets a lot of exercise in these events.
If players haven't played Next or they haven't sparked a baby, what you can see there in your pet portrait is when your baby is having a growth moment, and you could choose, we're going to stay here and collect eggs. But if Sally wanted to, she could choose to jump back home and fulfill her baby request. Sorry, Michael, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, no. All I was going to say is that you can see on the right side of the screen there's that egg hunt icon. And when you click on that, after Sally's finished collecting her eggs, maybe she can click on it. Oh yeah, there you go. You click on it and you can see on the top left there how many eggs that you've collected so far. So Sally has 7. When she has collected 20, there's that button at the bottom, use 20. That'll become active, and you just click on it and you're going to be randomly awarded one of those 9 decorations, which is great. Yeah, April's always fun on Webkinz and Webkinz Classic and Webkinz Next, because I mentioned before, it's Webkinz Day on the 29th, so you're going to want to make sure you log into both sites on the 29th to pick up your special Webkinz Day gift box.
I think we'll talk more in the next Podkinz about some of our April events, because we have, obviously, their spring celebration, but also there's some fun stuff going on for Webkinz Day. So you guys are going to want to check that out, because, April is sort of like Webkinz month for us, isn't it? We have lots of fun celebrations.
Actually, Mandy, that reminds me, Chocolate Egg event is running from April 8th to 17th on Webkinz Classic, but on Webkinz Classic, Holly Hopper is also handing out a rainbow frosting at the Kinsville Park, right?
That's right. Rainbow frosting can be combined with chocolate and eggs on a stove to get a spring egg gift box. And when you drag it into your pet's room, you get a random milk chocolate egg with a chance of getting a white chocolate egg. So that is a pretty cool event.
Yeah, and they're from previous years as well. So if you missed some of the prizes from the past, you can craft these gift boxes for the chance to win eggs from the past, which is great.
Yeah,
and that's eggs and chocolate you can find at the W Shop, and you combine that with the rainbow frosting on a stove.
Are you ready for me to redeem?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Let's
see what we get.
The random selector there.
Oh, nice. Now that.
Nice.
It's a repeat from last year, but it's still very pretty.
Oh, I love it. And that was originally an item in Webkinz Classic, right? It was originally a spring celebration prize, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So, those are beautiful. I love those in Classic. And, I'm excited to collect them in Next.
And, of course, advanced editing on Webkinz Next allows you to place things wherever you'd like, which is great. So you can, on Webkinz Classic, the items sort of fit on one specific spot on the wall, for example. But here, Sally's dragging that wherever she wants.
And you can stack them. And
you can layer them. For furniture, you can change the angle. It's great. They're the dandelions and the flowers she collected from Kinsville. Very nice.
Yeah, there is so much to do in Next, and as you guys can see, we're always adding new stuff. That's another new game, and I hope everybody is loving Seasons. I know I am. So
yeah.
Wow. Oh, you're tired. Good thing I'm about to get a bed for them. Or should I get a car? I like the car.
Nice. But was that for adopting your 10th pet?
It's not 10th. You get it after every 5th pet. Next, not 10th.
Right.
So every 5th pet in Next, and you get a super exclusive gift box, which has all kinds of fun stuff in it. And now I have a gold car.
There you go. And vehicles are great on Webkinz Next because you can actually take them with you to Kinsville and drive around Kinsville. So that's fun. There's that farmer's plot that Sally just dragged into her yard. You can seeds for the chance to get those competition crops. You can get them at the farmer's market, but you can also get them in the food section of the W shop.
But yeah, as we
Under
said,
growing plants.
to get the competition crops, you have to grow them in the farmer's plot. That is where the competition crops come from, and it's just a chance. You're not going to get them every time you grow something in the farmer's plot. It's just a random chance of getting a competition crop. So
yeah.
And the important thing to remember is that only ground crops go into the farmer's plot. So if it's in a pot, it doesn't go.
Right.
Yes. And the other thing I was going to say, and this is a trick that Sally taught me, is you can get up to 20. Yes, Sally's going to do it now. You can get up to 21 plants in the farmer's plot. And the easiest way to make sure you're getting them all in is to turn off advanced editing just for when you're planting your farmer's crop, because that way it will automatically make your plant snap to the position so you can get all 21. Because I do find it hard when advanced editing's turned on to get all 21, because you sort of have to position them exactly. So that's a little trick to making sure you get all 21 slots filled in your farmer's plot, and that way you increase your chances of growing a competition crop if you're using all your slots.
Yeah, and you turn advanced editing on and off from my options, which was that icon on the top right corner of the screen there. There's sound settings as well. We have access to a couple of tutorial videos, and advanced editing, though, just a huge upgrade from Webkinz Classic. Of course, I love designing rooms, and it's a lot easier to really customize the look of your room on Webkinz Next. So there you go. Well, thank you, Sally, so much for showing us all this exciting new stuff. After we finish recording here, I'm going to have to jump on my account and do some gardening, I think.
Sounds like a plan. You have to go earn your season points as well.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. Thank you so much, Sally, for showing us all that cool stuff.
My pleasure.
So as promised, guys, we're going to give you a code for a 2020 milk chocolate egg. Of course, you can enter the code at the code shop on Webkinz Classic to claim your prize. Mandy, would you like to do the honors?
I would. The code is W244H9BD W2PMKGSE. And you can enter that in the code shop when you log into Webkinz Classic. Just look under the Things to Do menu and you'll see the code shop.
Exactly. And that code expires May 31st. So please use it before then. Thank you so much, Sally, for joining us. We love having guests.
And it's not a quiz.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good point, though, guys. You're going to want to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check it out at youtube.com/Webkinz because, you can always listen back to old episodes and some of our year-end quizzes from the past. And, who knows, you might even be able to find some codes that haven't expired that you can enter at the code shop to earn prizes. And, Mandy, anybody can email us, right?
That's right. If you email us at podkinz@gans.com and we end up reading your email on a Podkinz, then we will send you a virtual prize. So please do send us your emails. We love hearing from them. And you know what? There's one more thing, Michael, that I want to say before we say goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
That is that the Dapple Dashin' Puppy was designed by PlayStation Kitty, and that is the one that's coming out on April 29th. And the Kiwi was designed by Lollipop 1412. So I just want to make sure I gave those guys credit before.
No, that's great. That is great, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing Webkinz and Webkinz Classic. This is the end of another Podkinz episode. And hey, who knows? Maybe we'll run into you in Webkinz World. So look for us. Actually, on Webkinz Next, we have these Gans caps. So if you see a pet running around with the Gans cap, it's one of us. So please make sure to say hi. All right, Manny, thank you. And Sally, thank you. And guys, we'll talk to you soon.
Bye. Yeah, thanks for coming, Sally. Bye.
Bye.